Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of setting up cameras and going through that, it's a Sunday, so we want easy. But I didn't want to miss sharing one of our favorite weekend staples, which is Scrambler. I've already prepared the ingredients. They're all cut up here. So let's go through them. Got some onions, some portobello mushrooms, peppers from my garden actually, nice green spinach chopped up. This is vegan sausage. We're not a big fan of using these products, but a little bit goes a long way. So rather than using it as part of the main ingredient, just put it in as a spice pretty much. Some green onions, that's optional. Rosemary. Cashew cream. I should go over that in another video. That is a key staple ingredient for vegans. Some hot sauce. A little bit of salsa. And here we have some yellow potatoes already cut up into chunks. We're going to start with the potatoes because they take the longest. So let's get going. Lisa, you want to come over here and put a little bit of oil in those potatoes and stir it through?
I put like a teaspoon. Tablespoon?
Yeah, about a tablespoon. Yeah, you might want a little bit more than that. But toss that through there to coat the potatoes. This way the spices will stick to them.
You want more?
Yeah, I would put just a little bit more.
Maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. All right. And now we're going to season the potatoes before putting them in the air fryer. We've got some garlic powder, thyme, salt, pepper, and if you want, you can start with that rosemary there. The scissors are over here. And try not to get the stem in there. Once you get to the stem, I would cut just the leaves.
Still would be delicious in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking.
Compliments of Walter's garden. Still getting fresh spices from Walt.
I love a blunt knife. I don't care what anybody says. This is the most awesome knife.
Yeah, Lisa uses the steak knives to cut stuff up. I use those serious knives over there.
I have never cut myself with my Victorinox.
Mm-hmm. Those are Victorinox as well.
You can still buy these too.
All right, that's a lot. Wow.
Well, we're gonna have to put
If Tony's watching, he's gonna say yuck. Some people don't like rosemary. All right, grab this here. Chop, chop. We're in the kitchen.
All of it?
Whatever you want. I don't know if I put it all, but
I'm not a...
it's gonna have a lot of rosemary. We love rosemary, so.
No, you love rosemary. I like...
Okay, and how about, let's put in the garlic powder, thyme, salt, and pepper.
Maybe like...
Oh, that should be enough.
Like a teaspoon, half a teaspoon.
You put a lot.
So like
Go
a
ahead.
quarter teaspoon. And thyme? More thyme?
Yep.
Just
Well, the
just
others.
a little bit.
All right, it's good.
Pepper.
And then, yep, some salt and pepper. Try not to
That's
block
good.
the camera when you do this. Like, try to go around it.
No,
A little more pepper, yeah. All
More
right.
salt?
Okay, that's good.
Right,
All right,
right,
stir it all up. Toss that together, and again, the oil helps coat all the potatoes. And another little detail: start with cold potatoes. A few times I took them out and let them warm up, but when you do that, they don't go crispy on the outside. They get cooked through. So having cold potatoes is actually better. All right, let's put them to the air fryer. All right. Dump these in here. All right, we're gonna level them out. Put them in the air fryer. And we're gonna set it on its highest setting. In our case, that's 390 degrees. And we're gonna set the timer for, let's see, about 12 minutes. While those are cooking, I'm going to fire up the pan over here. And we're going to start sauteing all the vegetables. Okay, good. And I would start with the peppers because they're frozen. So let this oil heat up a bit. It's going to make a nice sound.
Yeah, it's sizzling. Yeah, I hear it.
There you go. All right. Put those in. Now, I would grab the onions and the mushrooms. I would grab both of those. They all kind of take about the same amount of time.
Not the way I work.
I just throw it on that flat thing and throw it in the pan. But all right, in they go.
It takes too long.
Hand me a spoon. Hand me a spoon. I can't sit back. All right. All right, just kind of stir them first so they don't stick. And then what we're going to do, heat's way up. We're going to turn the heat down some. Turn it down to a nice simmer now that the pan's hot. We're about 5 minutes into the potatoes air frying, and something I like to do is pull them out and shake them up. Give them a good hard shake, and what that does, it exposes some of the surfaces that aren't cooked as much. Put them back in, let them go for another 5 minutes. If the veggies, sometimes they need a little bit of water in there. I don't want to put more oil in there, but they're starting to, I wouldn't say burn, but if they go much longer, they're going to burn. So throw a little bit of water in. And lastly, we just kind of want to wilt the spinach. See, this stuff's all done in here. Right, I'm going to throw that in. All right. That doesn't take long at all, but pretty much we're done with the vegetables. All right, let's check on the potatoes over here. They've been in close to 10 minutes. And they're still not browned. But what I'm gonna do, this sausage stuff, if I put that in the pan, it's gonna stick, it's gonna burn, it's gonna be a real mess. So what I like to do near the end is just throw it in with my potatoes. Just kind of space it out a little bit like that and put it in there just to crisp it up a little bit. It's a lot more palatable if you do that. Perfect. The potatoes took a little longer than anticipated, but this is what you want. Just a little bit of golden brown. Perfect on the vegan sausage too. It's still soft on the inside but crispy on the outside. So now all we have to do is add this to our pan. Make sure I don't dump it on the stove like I did the shake on the floor. And go ahead and combine that through there. Just kind of stir that through. Now we could have had more veggies, huh? Usually put more veggies. I say that every time, I know. Get these all nice in our pan, nice and distributed. And now I'm going to make it look pretty. Make it look pretty for the picture. So the first thing we're going to do is grab the cashew cream. Move that out of there. Okay, and we're going to, this is good stuff here. Make some stripes with that. Now we're going to grab some hot sauce. I guess we'll go the opposite way. Should use the bright red one, but it's too hot. And lastly, there you go. You can do this. Just sprinkle it with your fingers all over. Get that so it's. There we go.
My hands are a little dirty. I ain't gonna touch it.
And there you have it. Delicious vegan scrambler for breakfast. Ready to go. So why don't you plate some up and dig in. I know you don't want to be filmed this morning, so. Right?
Oh yeah. I always need some more. More salsa.
More salsa. All right. Well.